To control blooming, we already have Mini LED. For deep blacks and premium colors, we already have OLED like excellent technology. Then how much can this new RGB technology actually stand out? And more importantly, is this RGB technology really worth paying 1.25 lakh for just 55-inch TV? Hi friends, this is Navin. Welcome to Review 24. In this video, let's talk about the new RGB technology that brands are now pushing hard to dominate the TV market. How exactly does it work? How is it different from Mini LED, QD Mini LED and OLED TVs? What are its advantages, drawbacks, long-term issues and future possibilities? Let's discuss everything in detail. Before understanding RGB technology, first we need to know how normal LED TVs work. Only then this technology becomes easy to understand. In regular LED TVs, there is an LED backlit placed behind the LCD panel. The LEDs provide brightness while the LCD layer controls colors. Then the RGB color filter decides how much light should pass through to produce a particular color. Finally, we see the complete image on screen. This is the basic working method of an LED TV. The structure of LED TV looks like this: LED backlight, diffuser, LCD layer, color filter, polarizer, front glass or display layer. Again, the LED TVs are mainly two types: direct LED, DLED and full array LED fault. In direct LED TVs, LEDs are spread across the entire back panel instead of just edges. Because of this, the brightness looks more even. In full array LED TVs or fall TVs, brands use even more LEDs along with local dimming zones. This improves contrast, HDR performance and black levels. Basically, full array LED is a more advanced technology and Mini LED is actually the advanced version of full array LED. Now let us discuss how Mini LED technology works. In full array TVs, there are hundreds of LEDs, but in Mini LED TVs, there are thousands of teeny LEDs. A single LED in a normal FLD TV can be replaced with around 3 Mini LEDs in Mini LED TVs. Each Mini LED is around 0.2 mm in size. Its structure looks like Mini LED backlight, diffuser, LCD layer, color filter, front glass, display layer. Because of more dimming zones, the Mini LED TVs provide better contrast, better HDR, better brightness control and reduced blooming. Now talking about QLED TVs. In QLED TVs, brands use LED backlights along with quantum dots. These quantum dots help produce richer and pure RGB colors. This improves color accuracy, brightness, HDR performance and black levels. Talking about QD Mini LED is basically a combination of QLED and Mini LED technologies. It is the same Mini LED TV but with an added quantum dot layer. This helps deliver very colorful images, super bright HDR, better black levels. Before we move forward in the video, if you like my efforts, please subscribe to the channel and support me. Do not forget to like the video and share it with as many as possible. Be a part of our first 1000 subscribers. Now let us continue with the video. And talking about OLED, OLED works completely different. Just like OLED displays used in smartphones, OLED TVs do not require a separate backlight. Each individual pixel creates its own light. That's why OLED TVs can achieve perfect blacks, infinite contrast, excellent viewing angles, premium cinematic quality. Currently, OLED is considered one of the best display technologies in the market, but it also has one major drawback: pixel burn-in. In long-term usage, there is still a chance of burn-in issues. At this point, you might be thinking, if we already have LED TVs in budget and QLED TVs in mid-range and Mini LEDs for blooming control and OLEDs for deep blacks and premium colors, then why do we even need RGB technology? This is exactly where colors become important. Why RGB technology is important? No TV you watch today can display fully accurate colors because almost 70% of color loss happens at the color filter layer itself. So how can we expect perfectly accurate colors? This exact problem is what RGB technology is trying to solve. With RGB technology, TVs can provide better color accuracy, better color volume, better brightness and better viewing angles. Recently launched Samsung RGB TVs achieved 100% BT 2020 color gamut certification, and till now almost no consumer TV has reached this level. So just imagine the level of color accuracy this technology can achieve. In RGB technology, instead of using traditional white backlights, companies now use dedicated RGB lights directly. Because of this, separate color filters are no longer required. The RGB lights themselves produce colors these colors are mixed evenly through the diffuser layer, and then the LCD layer controls the light from each pixel to create the final image. Since there is no color filter, so no color loss, more accurate colors, better color range, better color volume. Even teeny shades and tints are reproduced correctly. For example, pale blue looks exactly pale blue and dark blue looks exactly dark blue. The TV doesn't miss subtle color differences. And this RGB technology will not come to regular budget LED TVs because the technology is still extremely expensive, and QLED TVs also cannot directly use RGB backlights because they depend on white or blue LEDs plus quantum dots. OLED TVs already have self-lighting pixels, so they don't need RGB backlighting at all. Right now, the RGB technology is mainly being designed for mini LED systems. Imagine fitting 3 tiny LEDs, red, green and blue, inside an already microscopic 0.2 mm mini LED structure. That itself is extremely difficult and crazy engineering. Samsung recently launched RGB TV is actually micro RGB LED TV. It uses microscopic RGB LEDs that are even smaller than mini LEDs. That's one of the biggest reason why it costs around 1.25 lakh for a 55-inch size RGB TV. Like every technology, RGB technology also has drawbacks. No doubt picture quality looks incredible, but pricing is extremely high right now since this is still first generation technology. That is expected. Over time, prices will definitely settle. Just 1 year ago, mini LED TVs used to cost around 70-80k. Now even Samsung mini LED TVs are available around 30-35k. Similarly, within next 1 or 2 years, we may start seeing RGB technology TVs around 50-70k price range. Another challenge is the processing power. Since these TVs use thousands of RGB mini LEDs, the processor workload becomes extremely heavy. So brands need powerful chipset to control all these LEDs properly. Manufacturing is also very difficult. Even a teeny alignment issue with the microscopic LEDs can affect picture quality and increase production losses. So finally, RGB technology looks definitely game changing. If brands can bring this technology at more affordable prices in the future, end user may finally get the ultimate TV experience. So overall, this was the detailed explanation of RGB technology. If you still have any doubts, let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely reply. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.